Let me tell you something, sis. Learning how to remain calm and collected when you're disrespected is a superpower they didn't tell you about. Let me tell you something. It's a superpower. How are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking. If you have not subscribed, make sure you do that. And today we are tackling an interesting topic. First of all, when young ladies come to me and ask me what they should pray about when it comes to a future partner, the first thing I usually say is pray for loyalty and faithfulness, because these are two different things. You might find a man who is loyal, as in they are loyal but they are not faithful, and you might find someone who is faithful but not loyal. Faithful but not loyal, meaning they're not sleeping out there with someone else, but they are putting everybody and everything else before you. So even if they're not cheating sexually, you're still their last priority pretty much. And yeah, it's difficult and doesn't feel right, and it sucks. Let me tell you something. So I really hope that you will never find yourself in such a situation where you have to deal with the other woman. But sometimes life just happens and you find yourself in a situation where you have to deal with this other woman. Because you made poor choices with the man. Most probably. Because if you made a good choice of a man, maybe he would be courageous enough to separate with you before going into to be with another person, right? Or they would, I don't know, not cheat. I don't know why that's too much to ask nowadays, but I'm not the right person to ask them. The first thing I would say is don't deal with them. Let me tell you, don't deal with them, because they did not stand with you at the altar and sign the marriage certificate with you. They do not owe you any loyalty. The person that you should direct all your anger, all your pain, all your frustrations to is the person that you married, or the person that you're with. Because I'm assuming that if you have to deal with the other woman, then you are married. Because if you are dating someone and they are with another woman and you're not even married to them, you don't have anything with them, like, just walk. You don't really have anything to lose there, or you don't have any sort of anything binding you there, right? You just move. So I'm talking about the people who you're married to this person, you have children, separating is a process, blah blah blah, but now you still have to deal with the other woman as you figure yourself out, as you figure things out, right? So those are the people that I'm talking to, because been there, done that. So that's the first thing. Like, don't deal with them, because they don't owe you any loyalty. They don't owe you anything. So just direct all your anger and pain and frustration to the person who has hurt you. Direct the heart in the right direction. The second thing is stay cool, calm, and collected until you figure things out. It is very, very difficult. Absolutely difficult. It is a superpower to be able to stay calm and collected when you're being disrespected right, left, and center. Somebody is humiliating you here out in public. Everybody knows, from the shopkeeper to the border to the everybody knows that your man be sleeping around with somebody else, or that somebody else is in your home or house, whatever you want to call it. So as hard as it is, I know, like, I'm not expecting you to be anything less than a human being, okay? But when I say stay cool, calm, and collected, I mean, like, don't do things that will get you in prison. That's basically what I'm saying. I know you are mad, but don't end up in prison. Don't do these crazy things. Don't go busting cars. They will call police on you. Do not go to start fighting, because guess what? How humiliating will it be when you're fighting and the man is on the other woman's side, not even yours? The man you're fighting for is not even on your side. I beg. Breathe in, breathe out, vent however you need to vent, cry, pray, go to friends, but just make sure you don't do anything stupid that you will regret later. Like, and staying calm will also help you to make your own decisions. At first, you will feel like you need to decide everything at that point, but it's not really like that. You have to give it time and make the decisions slowly by slowly, you know? Yeah. And that will help you also follow the right channels and be in the right frame of mind to make the right decisions and be there for your kids, especially if you have kids. Number 4, if the mistress, the other woman, whatever they are called, is stalking you, you know, honestly, I think it's really dumb. It's really stupid for them to be stalking you. But there are people who are just, I don't know how they were built. They are just crazy, or they are young and they are making poor decisions. Just like you, when you were young, you made the poor decision to be with that man. So just have grace for this other young woman who is also making the same poor decisions that you made. But you know, they are, because probably they have been told how evil you are, how you this, how you're that, how you're bad, how you're this, and now they've been elevated to a certain level. Now they feel like, I'm the woman, I'm the best, you know, I got your mans, you know, and whatnot. So they feel themselves. Maybe they've even been to your house, your bed, they know everything about you, they've even seen your underwear, like, yeah, humiliating things like those. All I'm saying is, have grace. Have some grace for this young woman. Of course, you're feeling a lot of pain and hurt, but just have some grace for this young woman. She is young, probably as you were when you made that poor decision to be with that guy. So have some grace with them. 9 times out of 10, especially if they're the cause of the marriage now, the final, you know, oh shoot, sorry about that. The final, if they're the final whatever, 9 times out of 10, they are not going to last. Even if you feel, you know, the blah blah blah, you know, they feel like they're on top of the sky because they are now, you know, being put on a pedestal, like the best thing compared to you, you know. And you also will have a lot of insecurities in yourself, like, what is it about this person, you know, like, you want to know, how do they look like? Do they have a big ass? Are they, like, what kind of hair do they have? Don't bother. Most of the time, it's not your fault. It's the poor choices of this man which you chose. Okay, so please remember that, to keep yourself cool, calm, and collected. Please do not forget. If you're going through this, I am really sorry that you're going through this. You are going to get through it. I know right now it feels like you are dying, but trust me, it's a time. It will pass. It will pass, and you will feel better. Of course, there will be new challenges, co-parenting, you know, looking at the person you once loved being with someone else, and you know, there's all these mental things that are going to happen. But as time passes, you will heal. You will get through it. You will get your confidence back. You will make friends. And remember, being single is the default, okay? You didn't come into this world together with someone. So just accept that. If your marriage still has hopes, I think, especially if you are a Christian, reconciliation comes with repentance, comes with commitment, comes with you two, you know, being on the same page. But if that is not there, they're actually beating their chests because of how great they are for leaving you, you know, just let it go. Let it go. And you will be fine. Trust me, your children will also be fine. And if they're women, they will thank you for being a good role model and not accepting trash. All right? And not accepting to be treated like trash. So I wish you all the best. And if you're a young person about to make this decision, I usually say, if you're below 25, you have no business getting married. Like, just date, get to know who you are, get your career figured out, get this, get that, try things out, travel, do your thing. Otherwise you'll be doing it in your 30s, like some of us, because all our 20s was spent building family, and I don't regret that. I gave it my all. I sure did. And I don't regret that, but I'm just saying, like, if I had to do it again, I would probably do it differently. Otherwise, I wish you a lovely time. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more gems. Otherwise, cheers. I will see you next time.